right, guys, before we get into the video, I'm gonna lay a list of things out on the screen for you right now that are just, they're gonna be talked about in the video, or if I forget to mention one little thing and you all of a sudden go into the comments and everything, note that I know about it and that it just simply means I didn't get to it in this video. But that's the point of this list, saying that I did get to it in this video. First point, okay, because again, this is going to be talking mostly about Super Saiyan 3 Broly and his EZA. We are going to be grading him today and seeing what he can do in the end game events. I don't care about Dokkan events. I don't care about that stuff. Anyone who says that that's a good place to go test a character, no, it's not. Okay, you can take a free-to-play team into any of those things and destroy them. So that's not what we're here for. Okay, so first off, first thing I want to cover, that if I say, and for some reason someone takes it as I am calling this guy something or saying this or interpreting it as this way, is not what I mean. Okay, so very first thing on the list is going to be, is this guy better? The obvious answer should be duh. Yes, he is. Okay, any card that gets an EZA is easily better than before said EZA. Okay, so just by saying, if I, for example, if I say Broly's bad or something like that, or I say he's still terrible or whatever the case is going to be, he is still better than pre-EZA. Okay, so get that off of, I'm getting it off of my chest right now. Number two, I will be showing multiple different ways that this guy can perform. Okay, so I will be taking this guy into multiple super battle roads. Okay, so you're gonna be seeing it in type, you're gonna be seeing it in category, and you're gonna be seeing it in extreme. Okay, now so many comments, I get so many comments about like, oh, why did this guy put this here? This guy clearly doesn't know how to play the game event. That is gonna be the one thing that's just under my skin every single time I see it. I have been defending this game mode ever since it was released, and I know how to play the game mode. I know how to beat it. I have beaten them all. I have done every single normal type free to play. I've done a good chunk of the category stuff free to play, and I'm coming up on the second extreme super battle road stage free to play. I've already done extreme STR. Okay, so I know how to do super battle road. If I put Broly in a certain situation, it's to show you what he can do. Okay, now obviously I'm not perfect. There are times I'm going to make a mistake. I just simply don't see something. That is normal. Okay, but please, just because I try to show you guys something on camera, or I attempt to try something and see like, okay, let's see what he does in this situation, or maybe we can try this to try and make it work for the next turn, don't take that as, oh, he's crap, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm gonna put my foot down on this one. I know how to play super battle road, and so cut me some slack if I make a single mistake. Okay, so just gonna put it out there right now. Okay, if I put him in the first slot, which is clearly a big no-no sometimes depending on what's there, it's not because I think that's the best move. It is just something I'm trying to show you to give you guys all the information so you can judge Broly yourself. Whether you're a JP player or a global player, it doesn't matter. Okay, this is just huge information video to show you guys what he can do. Okay, next one is going to be, just because I think Broly is a certain grade or good amount or bad amount or anything like that, if you think he's better or worse, that is totally fine. We are here to have a civil conversation. Okay, now don't go into the comments, degrading others and everything like that. But if you, for example, think that Broly's better, then I'm going to put him at, let's say, for example, I put him at a 3 or something like that out of 10. Okay, and by the way, that's not my final grade, that's just an example. Okay, and if you think, nah, I think he's a 5, Talon, I'll be like, okay, that's fine. If you want to give me your reasons, then perfectly fine. You want to give him a 10 out of 10, you want to give him a 1 out of 10, whatever the case is going to be, go ahead and do that. Okay, so I just want to lay down those rules right there, and the information that if I don't mention it, or if I do something that you think is weird on camera, or I'm doing something on purpose, or it doesn't look like it, know that this is the reason it's happening, and there is a reason I am showing you guys how this all works out. Okay, okay, I felt really good to get off my chest. Got all the information out there. Let's drop the intro and let's start this thing. It's time to grade Super Saiyan 3 EZA Broly, the first of the 120% leads to get an EZA. Go. All right, guys, so here we go. We are in normal Extreme Tech Super Battle Road. Okay, so this is going against Super AGL normal stages. Let's see what Broly can do, what he brings to the team. This is the team I'm bringing. I'm bringing both like friend and mine that are both rainbows. So we're going to try and keep them on rotation. Is Broly going to make this work? Is he going to get us killed fast? Is he going to do average? Is it better to throw him on rotation, off rotation? We're going to answer all of those questions. Okay, that's the whole point of this. So first off, this is going to be a rotation of no items. Obviously, I know we have support and we also have Murzamas lowering their attack just by being there. But regardless, and I want to give him a decent amount of orbs. Okay, I want to try as much as I can to give him a good chunk of orbs, or at least give him 3 tech orbs if possible. You know, because again, he has a passive where he gets 120% attack and defense. He still loses defense per orb obtained. He gains 12% for the attack though. And then if you collect 3 tech orbs or more, then he gets a medium chance to do an additional super attack. Okay, not to mention ability systems, obviously, from the because again, both of these guys are rainbows. Okay, so this first rotation we're going to do right here, no items. Obviously, again, I know we have support and the Murzamas, and we're going to collect those 3 tech orbs there on the left side of the screen, and we are going to attack Krillin. Let's see what he can do. I want to give him Fierce Battle because that's a very good link for him to have. Let's go ahead and snag those. So that is 5 orbs that I just collected right there. Okay, might have been 6, but yeah. Anyway, regardless, Murzamas, I'll just have him attack Tien. Maybe take him down in one shot. Not really sure. And we'll have everyone's lowered their attack. Let's go and just lower Krillin's attack. Let's give all of those to actually no. Hang on. I want to do that. I want to set up for next rotation because again, we're going to have the other Super Saiyan 3 Broly coming in. So I want to see if we can get him the tech orbs as well. Let's go and give that to Cell. He'll greatly lower attack. Let's see what he tanks. 22 damage. Oh, it's okay. Super attack. Perfect. 56k. Okay, so again, raw numbers right there. Again, I know we got Murzamas lowering their attack, so that can, you know, kind of skew the numbers a little bit. Not to mention we've got a 50% support. That was some good damage. Double super attacks. Okay, so he should take about 56 again. 57. Okay, so there we go. So that is a first rotation where he gets hit with a normal 2 supers and where he does damage, but the medium chance and no ability system buffs were activated on his first turn. So take that what you will. I will say that as an older Super Battle Road, I'm definitely impressed because old Super Battle Road can still hit decently hard. Okay. And for a super attack, that's definitely really good. Compared to old EZA, pre-EZA Broly, definitely an improvement. No complaints here. All right. So let's go into the next one. We've got some support again, and we don't have Fierce Battle, and we're going to have 2 attacks at the beginning. Let's see what happens here. Okay. I don't mind because of what he just tanked. In that last rotation, I want to see what he takes now, which he gets a little bit of support obviously from the Cell, but he's not having their attacks are not being lowered or anything. So let's see what happens here. We're gonna go for Yamcha, and then we'll have the King Piccolo go for Tien. Okay, so let's give him those. We're gonna give that's a good amount of orbs right there. Let's check out what his defense is real quick. So we're about at 81 or so, and that's a lot of attack right there. Again, I don't think anyone can dispute that this guy is, you know, he's strong, right? That there is no, I don't think there were any arguments out of every conflict and every, you know, Twitter debate and everything like that I saw. Nobody disputed that this guy was weak, right? It's clearly there. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We'll give that to the King Piccolo, but we're going to attack the Tien. And then Cell, I guess we'll attack Chaozu if we really need to. But again, Cell's here just simply for support. I can't wait for this guy to get his awakening. 22. Okay, here's the super attack. Not having his attack lowered. 91. Okay. All right, that's noted right there. Okay, so let's see if Broly now can get the additional super attack either via the ability system or via his passive. So that's 1 to 1.92. Again, that medium chance, it's not very high. It's not very high. It's a decent chance, but it's not the highest. The Piccolo. So Tien's done, and obviously Chaozu will attack here. That's fine. 34k. All right. So we're doing good. I'm gonna have Broly go in the first slot again because I want him to be there. Now this is gonna be no tech orbs, and that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orbs right there for him. Okay. Again, everyone gets 5 because I am using the second form Cell, and then obviously Broly as the leader. So this is basically under a 120 lead and a 130 lead because that's what the Broly gets. Okay. I will actually, you know what I want to do? I'm going to do this. I want to try and get a rotation where he's not getting like any support or anything like that. It's probably going to be where it's him, this Frieza, and the King Piccolo probably what's going to happen. Wait, hang on. So I'm going to want to actually throw Golden Frieza off rotation, right? Yeah, probably want to do, actually, no, we'll keep it on rotation like this. We'll keep it like this for now. right, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll just grab a couple of tech orbs. A little bit of extra healing, but let's see what happens here. So only Zamas's attack lowering, so 5,000 that time. So we did give him obviously 6 orbs in order to try and get his super attack. He only needed 5. But 5,000 without support and only from Zamas lowering the attack. Okay, so that was doing pretty good. That was doing some pretty good stuff right there. Let's move on to the next battle. Okay, so this is a very, very good opportunity right here where I am going to heal with an attack boost. So again, note that he is getting a little bit more attack than usual, but I am going to say 2.206, 26, 26. Okay, so he gets it like this no matter what. So I'm actually going to keep it like this, and I am going to give him all of these tech orbs. I want to see what he's going to do. Okay, again, no items, just on purpose. I want to see what he can do here. If we give him a bunch, there's 105 right now. This is the friend. Let's go and give him all of those orbs. Where his defense right now? 75, and then just a crap ton of attack. Again, no debating again with the attack. All right, so then we'll give that to the King Piccolo, and then the cell's not going to get much, but again, he's there mostly to greatly raise the or lower the attack of the enemy. So let's see what he does. All right, we're hitting the 4 millions already. Now we obviously gave him a bunch of tech orbs, so maybe he gets that additional super attack. Let's see what happens here. 3 million, nothing. Wow, 15. Okay, 15k. Okay, all right. And that's with support. Obviously King Piccolo does not lower the enemy's attack by being there or anything. He is mostly raising his attack and defense via the super attack. That was nice. Ooh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. Okay, I forgot he mitigates. Doesn't matter with the orbs the first 5 turns when transformed. Yeah. All right, not too bad. All right, cool. So we took down Great Saiyaman. Here's another good rotation. Oh, okay. So actually, let's go ahead and do this. That's gonna be the max attack stat there for him. We'll give that to the Frieza. Let's give that to you. So that was 4 orbs right there. Let's take a look what he does. So his defense is at 88. Okay. And then we'll give that to the Perfect Cell because again, he's just there. So this could definitely be a good slot where he's only getting a little bit of support. Obviously, no one's attack is be lowering. So again, constant 3 million damage, you know, on average, I would say pretty good right there. Okay. 3 million attack stat. Okay, we didn't have to do that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna skip the Vegeta and the Trunks fight. We're gonna go straight to the end. Be right back. All right, guys. So here we are. We're on the final battle here, and so what I want to do is I want to get the Dokkan mode with Broly, and I'm a little scared that I'm gonna miss it by an inch. So what I am going to do is I am purposely going to give this guy 1 orb, and then we're gonna go into the next turn, and then we're really gonna let him have it. Okay. So we'll give Broly the 1 orb like this, and then we'll give that to the merged Zamas, who again is lowering the attack by being there. Hopefully we don't get killed here. Obviously Golden Frieza we know can do just fine. Now Broly could potentially get an additional super attack and maybe even take down Goku because there's 5 enemies. But we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen here. So Goku super attack, we gave him 1 orb, but that's all we gave him. Still 78k with Zamas lowering the attack and everything. Okay. I am a little worried about him. 15. Okay, so we're gonna go nuts now. We are gonna just go completely crazy here. Okay. Well, I guess I have to do this actually. So what we're gonna do here is we are going to heal up. We're just going to go all out crazy. Just watch this. Okay. Just watch this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna give the other Bulma item, and then we're gonna use the Takoyaki item, which is, it's going to be hilarious what we can do here. Okay. Now, hopefully we don't die. Hopefully we don't die here. Okay. Let's go Takoyaki. And let's hope that we changed as much as we can. Ooh, oh my, okay. Full field here, folks. Full field here. And if I do this, then obviously nothing changes, but it's still just funny to do. Okay. So here we go. Let's see where his attack and defense is. So there it is. And now let's snag everything right there. Okay, and then we'll give you that. There's the Dokkan mode, and then we'll give that to the Cell. Okay, so the only thing we're missing is Fierce Battle here. Let's see what he can do. 22k, getting all of those orbs. This could hurt, and we could potentially die here. We're trying to do this for the closer. 118 double super attack. We are definitely dead. If we are not dead, I'm gonna be very surprised. Oh my god, we survived it. Okay, so barely survived it, but let's go and do it. All right, Ichi, Ni, San, Chi, Goroku, Nana. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna just take them all down. This is probably gonna one-shot them. If Goku somehow survives, I'll be honestly shocked. with how much items we just gave him and everything like that. So let's see, especially if we get a critical. I want to see a critical. He made a critical Dokkan attack right here. Come on, do it, game. Do it. Ooh, snap. That was impressive. That was very impressive right there. I like that. That was pretty good right there. Obviously got a little worrying there at the end because we didn't want, because we got double super attack and everything like that. Again, in a real situation, you'd obviously want to put him in the middle. You'd have the King Piccolo, or yeah, the King Piccolo tank that, because you'd be able to give him a lot of orbs and everything. But you know what? Not too bad, not too shabby at all. Let's go ahead and move over to category Super Battle Road. And I'll probably go with Pure Sands, I'm going to say. It depends on what kind of leader I can find, because finding leaders for both Pure Sand and Super Saiyan 3 can be a little tricky. So let's go ahead and get on over to that one. All right, guys. So couldn't really find a good Pure Sands lead. Like all of the Evolution Blue Vegetas or Transform Vegetas I found were like one dupe or no dupes or anything like that. So I found a double dupe for Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Mine's double dupe as well. So this is the team we're going to go with. The one thing I will know when it comes to Super Saiyan 3 Broly is the fact that we have to remember he does not have Over in a Flash despite being on the Super Saiyan 3 team. And as we know, a majority of the Super Saiyan 3 characters have Over in a Flash, right? Luckily, we've got Bardock and we've got some Gokus in here that have prepared for battle, which is why I've got the current team going right now. And then obviously the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, both of those guys they're tanks, right? So again, we want to make this a pretty realistic situation where you want to take this guy in. Is he even worth bringing on a team like this? I can easily see him working better on Pure Sands. Again, I can't show that right now. But I'll actually leave a link down in the description below to Nolar's channel. He did a video on this on Pure Sands, I believe. I think. Anyway, I'll leave it down in the description below so you guys can go ahead and check that out. So here is a situation where we've got Broly. Okay, so I'm going to put him in the middle. So he gets prepared for battle. And we're going to see what he can do, getting a decent amount of orbs and only getting attacked once. Now, I'm actually going to put... God, I want to keep Goku at the end because that's a lot of AGL attacks. But I don't like my Super Saiyan 2 Goku getting attacked by Physical Boo who could potentially super us. And then we're just dead. So, and again, I'm trying to do this with no... I want to try no item the first turn because I want you guys to see what Broly can tank against category Super Battle. We saw normal Super Battle Road. Let's see category Super Battle Road now. So I'm going to give him... I'm going to leave him here, actually. A little overkill for the Goku, actually. So I'm going to do this. Go for Boo. My Goku does have 2 dupes into him. So let's go with that. Now that's a good amount of orbs for Broly. That's a good amount of orbs for Broly. Broly is at 125. If I'm reading that correctly. Yep. Either 125, 135. Can't read it this angle because my Elgato capture chords and everything are a little acting up sometimes. So let's go ahead and give them this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 orbs. Okay. Let's see what 8 orbs does. And I'm actually going to have him attack Boo because Boo, again, could be a bit of a pain. But let's see what he does here. Let's see where his defense is. Okay. So 84 now. And I realized, as I told you the initial defense beforehand, I was reading Goku's by mistake. So that was my bad. And Goku, he can just mitigate damage. So I don't personally mind not having him get a super attack. But if he wants to get an additional, we'll go with that. All right. Let's go. Don't super. I knew that was going to happen, right? Super Battle Road, right? Yeah, that was going to happen. Okay, we're definitely going to be dead this round, so we'll be back after I know Broly's going to get destroyed, probably. But hey, you know what? A bit of a good little thing to see. So okay, we know Boo is not going to super attack us, so let's see what happens when we've taken all those orbs. What can he tank? Or what can he get hit for? No super attack. Let's see it. 34. Okay, so that's a lot. That is definitely a lot right there. We potentially survived this somehow. Did we actually survive? Oh, wow. Oh my god. We actually survived that. Okay. Okay, game. I see you. I see you. And again, I brought items, so we're gonna survive this, okay? So let's go for Evil Boo here. Let's just go ahead and get through this round here. Currently right now, I'm probably speeding it up. Let's go and do that. And I want to get some tech orbs in here, but we might have to use an item next turn. So that's fine. Okay. Goku will tank all of this. He's going to be completely fine. Yeah, but bring it on, Boo, or Skinny Boo, whoever you are, right? We can get the stun. That'd be nice. Okay. Boop. That's fine. So, type advantage for Goku and everything. 49k, guards against all, yada, yada. Okay. I am interested to see what he can do. I'm hoping I can get... Since we didn't get any stuns or anything like that. It doesn't look like we're getting any seals. God, this Super Saiyan 3 Bardock hasn't aged the greatest. Oh, there we go. We got one seal at least. 50. Jesus. 52. Okay. All right. So that's, you know, that's a decent comparison right there. All right. So we're going to go with this right here. I'm going to give you that potentially if you can get an additional for me. I'm going to use my second heal item, or actually, yeah, let's go second heal item because I don't want to affect his defense. That's the thing I don't want to do. We're going to have Vegeta go for him. Broly, we're going to let you take down Boo. Although you are sealed. So actually, you know what? We'll go for Boo and maybe even get an additional. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orbs, 3 tech orbs. Hopefully we get the additional super attack, which would be really, really nice. And then we'll give those to the Goku. All right. So obviously we know Vegeta is going to tank very, very well. Do keep in mind though that we only got prepared for battle from the Super Saiyan 2 Goku. If this was a double over in a flash scenario, Broly would have to try and get 6 orbs, which is not very fun. So let's see what he can do here. Okay. Hit him hard, Broly. Give me a crit. Let's go right now. 2.8, very nice. There's the additional super attack. Let's see if he gets the third one. If he gets the third one, that's from the ability stuff. So this is from his this could either be either or. Nice. Okay, so no third attack. So 30k still. Okay, so he's taking some digits. You know, granted, I know I gave him 6 orbs and everything. But that's some decent numbers. Let's go on to the second battle here. Let's finish it. We'll go to Harugan. No, I'm scared he's gonna get the additional super and stun him, and then we're not gonna be able to take the attack or anything. So type. This is a weird one. This is gonna be a weird one to do because we don't have any more healing items. I want to see what he takes type disadvantage with only a few orbs. So 4 orbs. Okay, so that's 6% defense per orb, but we're going to get a medium chance to get an additional super attack. So obviously we're going to attack Harugan, but I want to take an attack from him and see what he does. So let's see where his defense is right now. So 96. That's decent. But again, type disadvantage, and we're on category super battle road. Let's see what he... You know, let's just do it. If we die, we die, right? Again, we're here for the testing and everything. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Kind of wish he had done the super attack on Vegeta, but it is what it is. Okay, so he should probably hit easily. If he crits, like probably 2.93 million. 1.9 non-crit. 56k there. Type disadvantage, like we knew it already. And none of the additionals. Man, the RNG tonight is just not with us, right? And that's another thing, obviously, we have to keep in mind here. Little trainee guy is called the master tier and all that kind of fun stuff. But let's go ahead and give him this. So we have Icarus activated, and we're about to give him a ton of orbs, though. Let's see how they counter each other. Ooh, that is a lot of orbs right there. Okay, so obviously we are going to go full out on this guy right here. Get some decent healing in there. Let's see what his defense is. So is that 57? Yes, that's 57 right there. Okay. And then Goku will give this to take him down. Okay. Icarus activated. Ton of orbs. Let's see what happens here. All right. So obviously Vegeta's whatever. He's gonna tank this, no problem. That is not to be understated at all, obviously, but let's see what he does. Okay. Let's go, Broly. All right. Come on. Give me that additional Superman. You have not been performing in terms of the additionals. That medium chance, man. 5.3 was nice. There's an additional super attack. Okay, so that's the second one we've gotten in this entire video. I definitely would say so far, again, that was with a lot of damage. I would definitely still say that I wish he had gotten a high chance based on this current performance I'm seeing right now. But I guess it is what it is. So actually, let's go with this. Okay, so we're going to go with that. We're going to give Broly the Dokkan attack, right? Okay. Don't change the int. Of course he changes int. Okay. So we're going to give him all of these, and I want to attack, well, like, there's no AGL, so I don't know. We'll attack Trunks. Why not? Trunks has been a bad boy. So we'll go with that. Any ints? Oh, no, come on. Damn, why can't I make the... We're not going to get the Dokkan mode this turn. Darn it. I was kind of hoping there, but okay, it is what it is. Yeah, unfortunately, we had to take that, so and that is what it is. So, all right, Vegeta, I know I'll tank this all. Darn it, I want to get the Dokkan attack, see if we can just take them all down. All right, we'll do a die at the end because again we do still have Icarus activated. But yeah, probably the moment Broly gets his attack done, we'll switch on over to the Extreme Super Battle Road. Probably what's gonna happen, unless he gets at a double here potentially or triple. RNG, man. Yeah, I hate to see it. Really hate to see it. All right, guys. So here we are. We're in Extreme Super Battle Rotation. One thing to note that I find particularly interesting is that even though Broly got his EZA, the automatic friend that they give you doesn't have it. Doesn't have it. They left him as he is. So I would not bring this guy at all. Like that friend right there. Okay. All right. So it looks like unfortunately we've used up that one Super Saiyan 3 Broly that we saw. So I will bring LR Broly like this, and instead of Cell, I'm going to bring obviously our Super Saiyan 3 Broly. So Cell, you can go ahead and leave, and we're going to use Super Saiyan 3 Broly here. Okay. Now I'm going to say this right now. I obviously know the very huge risk I am taking by having a Super Saiyan 3 Broly and the LR Broly on rotation, because as we know, LR Broly is not a tank. He has to attack first to get any amount of defense, and he's meant to try and finish the enemies off, obviously, before he gets attacked. If he gets attacked 3 or 4 times, the dude's taking a lot of damage, okay? Now, another thing to note is that with my items, I'm going in fully like stocked up on defense items and the way I would usually play Super Battle Road in terms of Extreme Super Battle Road, and these are the items I always bring, okay? They've gotten me through all the stages because I've beaten them all, obviously. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here, okay? Now I obviously could have given Broly the lead because that's a 130% attack, but depending on how these first few rotations go, Cell is going to be the better one because he gives him a little bit of extra ki. Okay, so okay. Oh boy, yeah, this is okay. Let's play this smart here, because as we know with King Piccolo, not only does he greatly raises his defense on 18 ki super attack, but he mitigates damage when you get him 5 orbs or more. 5 orbs or more. So we're gonna have King Piccolo be out here, and I am gonna activate Icarus. Okay. So automatically the Broly getting hit there in the middle. He's got mitigation on his side, which is nice, obviously. But I need to make sure that at least this guy can tank. Okay. And it doesn't look like I had to give him those, by the way, because I needed to get those orbs. So Broly here is not going to be getting tech orbs. So any additionals is from the ability system. That is 4 orbs that I just gave him right there. Let's see what his defense is at. 70k. Okay. Granted with the mitigation item. Okay. So we've got that. And then we're going to give these tech orbs to the Broly to try and take down Toma there. Okay. Again, that's his Japanese name. He should be fine tanking. Yeah, I didn't have to worry too much about King Piccolo. King Piccolo, by the way, does have 1 dupe into him. I get crazy local tournaments when it comes to the world tournament and everything like that. So this guy's got 1 dupe into him, so he's performing just fine. By the way, I did beat this originally without any dupes into him, so he works out just fine. Okay, so here's Broly's first attack. Going against Bardock. Let's see what he does here. What kind of attack are you going to give me? 1.8 with the crit. 50k with a mitigation item. No support, and we took 4 orbs. Okay, so take that information what you want. Broly with the automatic additional right here. So he's definitely done for. And if we get a 3rd additional, we could take down Bardock potentially. No additional. Okay. I can... Oh, God, see. Okay, so now we're in a bit of a predicament. I want to give Broly the max stats here. Oh, boy. Okay. How do I want to approach this? Because I'm in a dilemma, right? I obviously want to play smart, but I want to show Broly without having to activate an item here. Oh, boy. Okay. Gosh. He needs 4. All right, you know what we're gonna do actually, because I want to keep King Piccolo on the same rotation. So we're gonna give him those orbs to raise his attack or defense. Sorry, We're gonna go straight for him, giving him, oh god, that's a lot of orbs right there. Okay, this guy, expect his defense to be garbage. He's gonna take a lot of damage. We potentially die if we do any additionals or anything like that. But again, showing you guys what happens, right? Because again, the whole point of him is that he gets a lot of attack via the orbs. Now, one thing I do want to show, whether we die or we're definitely dying here, it doesn't matter. So when we come back here, I want to have a time where I only give Broly one orb, and hopefully I can have him. Yeah, 70k. That was a lot of damage. And I probably should have. I thought maybe he potentially finished him off. That's why I didn't have Zamos change the low targets. Yeah, see. Wow, we still survived. Wow. Okay, colored me shocked. Like seriously, colored me shocked right now. Okay. Anyway, what I was gonna say, I want to get a rotation where probably both Brolys are on the same rotation because they do share a lot of key link with the key links, which is really nice. And then I want to see what he can do, which is one orb. Okay. So I'm going to throw that. I am going to use a heal up item. Again, we win or lose this, it doesn't really matter to me. We'll go with this. We're obviously going to be going into the final battle here. We'll go ahead and activate this real quick. Doesn't really matter. Again, it's mostly to get Broly off rotation, to get him back on rotation with the Super Saiyan 3 Broly. And hopefully some RNG can work for us. It should work out pretty well. We'll get a couple of extra tech orbs. I will not be surprised if we get super here, though. I'm waiting for it. No super. Okay. 54. That's fine. Okay. Keep in mind, Boo mitigates, but he does not. He doesn't have any defense. So I was expecting an additional. Boo, you failed me, Boo. You failed this video. Name that TV show. All right, Broly definitely finished this off. All right, so we're just gonna move to the next battle here. Yeah, see you in a second. Okay, so here we are on the second battle. We're facing off against Goku and Gohan. Okay, I'm going to activate Whis because I kind of need to. This is a good rotation to show off Broly with a Whis item activated. Support from the cell. It's 50%. That is a lot of support for him right there. And we're going to snag... We're still going to snag 3 orbs. We'll snag 3 orbs this time, and then by the next time SSJ3 Broly comes back around, we'll have the other Broly on rotation with us, and I'm going to try and snag 1 orb as much as I can. Okay. So we're going to give those all to the King Piccolo. I'm going to be attacking in random spots here. I'm going to have Broly obviously go for the Goku. So that's only 3 orbs. Only 3. Okay. And we only got him 2 tech orbs. So that means he's not getting that medium chance in his passive there or anything. Is that a lot of attack towards Gohan? Yeah, it is. So I'm going to lower Gohan's attack just by being there. So, okay. Let's go with this. Okay. Again, we got Whis activated. We got support. This guy, no problem. He'll tank fine. He's going to greatly raise his defense. He'll be completely fine. We'll see what happens here next. Okay, is RNG going to be... And actually, this is one thing right here. I'll talk in a second. I wanted to say real quick. Let's see what he does. 1.4. Okay, 151, 34. That's not terrible. Okay. That is one thing I wanted to say, though, about the rotation that we've come up against, is that, a lot of people's, solution... as we died, Cell got us killed, so that was all on Cell. One thing that a lot of people have always said is obviously you want to be throwing Broly off rotation. That was a rotation right there, but that's not going to be an option for you, and you are going to die like we clearly just did. If I had put Broly there, we would have died. We put Cell there, we still died, so it was a lose-lose situation there. Let's get back into the battle, and let's try and get that 1 orb situation going for us and see how much he tanks either with an item or no item, depending on how the situation goes. Let's go. Unfortunately, we're probably going to just destroy this guy, unfortunately. But we've got the rotations we want. So we're just going to completely, we're going to obliterate this guy. And what we're going to do is when we go into the next battle, I'm going to absolutely try my best to not have to deal with using an item next turn, but I know I'm going to have to because it's Super Battle Road. And unless all the attacks are in one spot for my tech boo in the next slot, we'll do that, and we'll give that to... I should have thrown freeze off the rotation a couple times ago. If I can't get this, because again, a lot of RNG is playing, you're going to see a clip from my stream that I did a while ago where I did give it to him, and you'll see what he can do. So obviously LR Broly just kicking butt as usual. That was expected. Okay, so Piccolo and Gotenks, so worried, but we have support. We got a guy lowering their attack, and we got a guy who can mitigate damage. So okay, not the best look. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go with this. We're going to use the Princess Snake item here because it will only last for one turn. And I'm really going to try my best to set up for next rotation, because next rotation will be... Okay, King Piccolo will be there. So he's going to be changing orbs, obviously. Let's see what I can do to try and get a field where Broly gets attacked, where I only give him one orb. So let's give Cell all of those. All right, here we go. Boo should be 4,000. Okay, I can handle 4,000. Again, Zamasu is lowering the attack there. Cell providing the support. As long as we don't die, that's all I care about. And you know what? Honestly, I won't, you know, put it against Broly if I need to use the android item, the healing android item, because that's just defense he's getting. He's not getting mitigation. It's not lowering the enemy's attack or anything, which I feel like has a much bigger thing on it. So at 40k was a lot there. I'm still worried about Cell. He's gonna obviously greatly lower Gotenks' attack, but I know Piccolo's got a super attack up his sleeve. Okay, 23 is fine. Come on, survive. Come on, give me a good rotation. Come on, give it to me. Okay, 3 orbs. Oh, 1 tech orb. Okay. I know we are going to die. I fully anticipate that. I am not putting this particular death on top of Broly, but I do want to see what he tanks with no support, no items, and only 1 orb. Okay, let's see what he does. I know I would never want to put him in the first slot. I'd be putting King Piccolo there. That is the obvious solution, right? But again, as I stated at the beginning of the video, I want to show you guys what he can do in all different situations. Okay, so here we go. We're giving him 1 tech orbs. Here is his defense and his stats right now. Okay, this is under Cell, and this is under the Broly. Broly only gives him 100% attack because he's extreme tech, but it is 4 key. Okay, obviously I know it's not a 120-120 or a 120-130 or anything like that. I realize he's losing about 20% to 30% attack and defense. I know that, and now you guys know that, obviously. Okay, but let's see what he takes. Hopefully it's not a super attack at the beginning. Hopefully it's gonna be a normal and probably a super attack and we're dead no matter what, right? But let's see what he does. Okay, so 1 orb. Here we go. Okay, so now he is down to 76. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does here, and we'll give a lot of these to the video. All right, make it a normal, then a super. I know he's gonna super right away. Yep, I saw that coming. Unfortunately. 285. Yeah, okay. That again, the whole point was to show you guys. I know that. Okay, got a little unlucky there. If I had to take a wild guess, I would say he probably, on a normal attack, he probably would have taken like 90, 100k probably. That's gonna be my guess still, because obviously Extreme Super Battle Road is the hardest of the stages. So you know what, real quickly, I'm just gonna show you guys what we did on stream doing that same thing, but we had a little bit better RNG. I don't know, we'll use that, I guess, for 1 turn. Top 10 unit, boys. 229, 12. Wow, you actually lose a decent amount, but okay. I want to see. Hang on, how much defense do you have right now? 96. Okay, so hang on. I want to do this real quick. I know he obviously got an item under him. 1 orb. 1 orb. 1 orb, okay? That's 1 orb with an item and support on him, okay? Let's see what happens here. Again, for the culture. And then we give all these tech orbs to the second form Cell to somewhat tank. All right, let's see what happens. Of course he gets super to the beginning. 176. Jeez, 43 still? I gave him 1 orb. 1 orb. That's all I gave him. Oh my God. All right, guys. So there we go. We have covered normal Super Battle Road. We have covered category Super Battle Road, and we have covered extreme Super Battle Road, showing pretty much everything I can possibly think of. No items, first slot, tons of orbs, 1 orb, double items, triple items, guys mitigating damage, support, everything I can possibly think of. He doesn't have many categories. He's got Super Saiyan 3 and Pure Sans. I know Pure Sans is about the one thing I didn't show, but again, I left Millar's video down in the description below. So I would assume he'd perform about the same level as we saw with Super Saiyan 3, because again, Pure Sans is getting 150% across the board, or 130 and 170 depending on what lead you bring. But regardless, so that is Broly on the hardest events in the game. I don't think there's any dispute that in terms of hardest events, Super Battle Road is definitely the hardest event. So in terms of short hardest events in the game, how do I rank Broly? And especially because he is the very first 120% lead, and a lot of people are very divided on him in terms of what he can do and how I would grade him. I'm going to give him 3 grades in each of the Super Battle Road stages, and I'm going to give him an overall grade and just kind of give my last little thoughts on him, okay? In terms of normal Super Battle Road, I give him a 9. I performed very well. I think my clips showed that he was supering no problem. He was actually tanking pretty good numbers, surprisingly. Just don't let him get supered, obviously. I think like almost anybody, but don't let him get supered 3 times in the beginning, you know. But again, that's the whole point. I was trying to show you guys. And plus, I want to get the Dokkan mode, so I would give him a 9 there. In terms of the first stage. And by the way, whatever other 2 scores I'm about to give him, I'm not taking the average of those 3 to give him his final score. I'm just going to give him my own personal score. And if it happens to be around the same number, then great. Category Super Battle Road against Super Saiyan 3s. And again, I'm assuming Pure Sans is about looking the same. Again, you have to obviously look at type disadvantage, type advantage, neutral typing, all that stuff. I'd give him a solid 7. I give him a solid 7. Not my first choice to bring, because again, Super Saiyan 3 category especially probably does better on Pure Sans, because a lot of those guys are going to be prepared for battle. But his lack of over in a flash definitely hurts him in that regard. But I will obviously, I'm looking at how he performed himself. So I give him a solid 7 on that one. Extreme Super Battle Road. Based on what he can do, especially if you get RNG on your side, I recognize that. I still would not bring him. I seriously would not. I really would not bring him. Now, if he is your only option and you have to bring him, throw him off rotation as much as you possibly can. I can see the fact where if RNG is really on your side and you get some lucky rotations and he can triple super, crit on them, take down the enemies at the end, no problem. I can see that. He's still a pretty big liability. I mean, we gave him 1 orb and he still took that much damage that you saw both on what I'm currently recording and past on my stream. He still took a lot of damage. And now I know obviously Extreme Super Battle Road is the hardest event and everything like that. But again, that was the point of trying to show this, right? And an EZA is to make these units better, which he clearly has, right? He clearly has gotten better. I just feel the minus defense to him it just makes him a huge liability on these harder events. And if we ever get Extreme Super Battle Road Super Saiyan 3 / Pure Sans, you're definitely not gonna bring this guy. You're not gonna want to bring this guy. And the more I think about it, I did not bring him into a normal extreme stage where you bring an extreme team essentially. He wouldn't really. Man, bringing him on, you'd have to bring him with at least AGL Rose or some kind of Rose to get him prepared for battle. I'm sure he probably does okay there. But if we ever get an extreme Super Battle Road stage or an extreme Super Saiyan 3 / Pure Sans category Super Battle Road stages, this guy ain't gonna be doing. You're not gonna want to bring this guy. Plus, again, especially Pure Sans. Pure Sans just has so many characters on it. I just feel like it not not the best option to bring, in my personal opinion. So in terms of Extreme Super Battle Road, as we have it right now, as of July 11th, 2020 at 10:27 p.m. at night, Japan time, I'm going to give this guy, I don't know. I want to give between a 4 and a 5 in terms of Extreme Super Battle Road. So my overall score for Broly, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 in terms of the character. Obviously an improved EZA, there's no doubt about it. He helps with older events in terms of the new or the older Super Battle Road stages and even the category Super Battle Road stages. I would still not bring him mainly for the category ones. I mean, he's already lacking in categories as it is, which I don't hold the EZA to that fault. I just hold it to the card's fault itself. Like, he easily should have been on like, you know, Explosion of Anger and other things like that. But again, Akatsuki in categories, right? What are we gonna do here? And just that lack of defense still in terms of him losing it. I'm not saying that I wanted him to be a tank or something like that, although some people would definitely agree that Broly's in movies have tanks, and yet for some reason in games, the game here at least, he doesn't. He just, yeah, I don't know. I was hoping for a little bit more. So I mean, as you can tell, you know, I've been talking a lot here. My games and my phone's just like, you know what? Let's just get this over with already, Talon. So anyway, I give him a 6 out of 10. Obviously an improvement, but I'd bring other cards over him, to be honest. In terms of if I had the chance to change him, if I possibly could, I would just simply not have him lose defense per orb. Or like I stated beforehand, and when I was initially looking at this guy when the original translations came out, I would have it where if you get 2 orbs or less, mitigates damage. Let us pick between attack and defense, because clearly these 120 leads don't really need EZAs, or they need very little changes. So if you're going to keep the gimmick of minusing the defense, why not make it so that if you give him less orbs, he mitigates more or something like that, right? Or even make it better. Like for every orb, your mitigation damage or your mitigation percent goes down and your attack goes up or something like that. Or, you know, they could have done something unique with that, I personally think. So I don't know. This is my personal opinion. So I want to see what you guys have to say in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. How would you rank Super Saiyan 3 Broly? 1 to 10. I guess 0 to 10 technically if you really rank him that low. I don't think he's a 0 out of 10. So where would you rank him? Rank him higher than a 6 like mine? Lower than a 6 like mine? Let me know your thoughts down below. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for the video, though. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you have to be new. Until next time, everyone. I will see you all in the next one. Johnny. I don't know. We'll use that, I guess, for one turn. Top 10 unit, boys. 229, 12. Wow, you actually lose a decent amount, but okay. I want to see. Hang on, how much defense do you have right now? 96. Okay. So hang on. I want to do this real quick. I know he obviously got an item under him. One orb. Okay. That's 1 orb with an item and support on him, okay? Let's see what happens here. Again, for the culture. And then we can give all these tech orbs to the second form cell, the somewhat tank. All right, let's see what happens. Of course he gets super to the beginning. 176. Jeez, 43 still? I gave him 1 orb. 1 orb. That's all I gave him. Oh my God.